You have to stop that thing. Stop embarrassing people at the airport. Why do you have to do that? Will be too quiet and then you are just embarrassing him or her. Seat wasn't verified, so it means that your ticket, light. Okay. So hi everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Joseph Kojolati. Me and Mifi, but yeah, we're taking this video shoot in Kumasi, and then I'm telling you a life story about me traveling to Dubai, going to seek for greener pastures, but it couldn't work out the way I thought it would, because it was in a haste. Say, the idea was say I was writing SHS and SHS WASI exams, and then while I was writing this WASI exams, I made a decision right there in the math hall that they were writing maths. So I made a decision that after school I'm traveling, irrespective of the country, with the determination, then with the focus, and then with everything that I had in mind. I was just determined to make it in life. So I was like, I will travel. I won't waste my time go and buy this uniforms, go and buy this KNUST forms. No, I will travel. That was mine. So along the line, I was very eager. I told my dad that I want to travel, and then my dad was like, Asian country, pa, they made my own quarter. But anyway, my dad is passed. He's late now. His name is Isaac Telati. And then he has really helped me. Yes, I should say a very big thank you to him wherever he is, and then may he so rest in peace. I'm very much grateful for the Wayama Bibia. Okay, so back to the story, and I made a decision that I'll travel to Dubai. But traveling to Dubai, I had no idea. The thing was said, me. So I went online, and then I looked for Tonatone. I saw these guys advertising a job, a travel to Dubai ad there. I contacted some of them, few of them, and then I settled with one guy. We were finishing. The day I came back from Dubai, you will get back to that side. So let's continue. I settled with him. We met at I think say Osu, somewhere in Osu. This guy had no office. So what I say, he had no office. But let's say I was determined to travel. And say the whole traveling thing, I'm blocking my dream, and then I was inexperienced too, and then the new office, me I had my money. Me see me to quiet. And then the offer from the guy was that he can help me get a job in Dubai as a mall attendant, or something like that. Either a cashier, mall attendant. We even faked some document in Accra, and then blah blah blah. Yes, a whole lot of faking document, and then some other things as well. So I was like, cool. Oh yeah, we are getting somewhere. Anytime I leave home, Tema, I go to Accra. I meet up with these guys. We talk business, how to travel to Dubai, and then I come back home from Accra to Tema. My mom will always be like, Kojo, because like you are traveling, you are over too quiet, and then there are some uncertainty on some things. For instance, say passport, okay, I had my passport was ready by then. The visa is not in yet. Oh, in there Ochina visa no aba dabi embaye in there Ochina sa lie nibi. Okay, you kuma since kala normal. All right, so back to the whole thing now. We were faking the document. We got a document, the necessary things that the guy told me, said if I had those necessary things now, you do Dubai Honma, the job would be much easier for me to get, because I kept on asking him some questions, but the answer wasn't that really clear. But now me boom and blah 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 blah. I was cool with it. And just I think 2 days after or a week after I engaged with him. Okay, all right. Back to our interview again. As I said earlier on, I met the guy later on Monday, 2 weeks after. Visa was delaying here and there, and then something was dawning on me that I didn't know. And I said, "I'm going to make a crumble because they're huge money." if I should mention the amount, but it's not necessary. It's a huge money that I spent. And then the funny thing of where I got my cash, my take of that cash, was from my dad. My late dad proceeds from his company called Nestle Limited. That was where I had my proceeds. It was very big. It was very huge. It was something that, as a young guy with my age at that time, that was I think 2017 rather, I could have done something with that cash. It was very huge. I could have bought this like about 5. Yes, about 5. This is no brag. I'm a serious thing I'm catch on. So me getting that cash, I was very confused because even that cash could have been taking me to an European country or other US even, for instance. Because when I got to Dubai, the money I spent and then blah blah, we got to those side door. So I met this guy on Tonatun. Back to it. I met this guy on Tonatun. We agreed on how the whole payment thing is going to be like. The visa, I'll pay part first for the visa to be processed, and then when the visa is in, I'll pay the rest of the payment. And I was like, cool. So we went there, we opened, I think I went to Accra, we first opened a joint account at UMB Bank, I think in Laboni or something like that. Yeah, with one guy, with one of them. I went into opening a joint account with them. We deposited the cash first, the part payment first, and then when the visa was in, I paid a part of the payment to them as well. The funny thing of they processing the whole visa was that they weren't the one in charge of the whole game. I can't say which car no bit front seat, no more direction self, or person more direction self, but the person holding the steer of the car, he can decide that I'm passing here. And then people don't know what front, or only there he can influence the one holding the steer. But I was at the back seat, so it was a 3-man thing. The one driving the car is the first party in charge of the whole processing of the visa, and then the guy I met on Tonatone is the one sitting at the front seat, and then I was at the back seat looking at them. Do you get this whole analysis? Yes. So this guy, this man in charge of the whole thing was actually a friend's dad, was someone who I traveled to Dubai with. And then the dad was processing the whole thing to this guy, and then I later met this guy who I was traveling to Dubai with the day I was about going, and I got to know, say, his dad is the old man in charge of operating this whole visa travel movement for me to Dubai. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That day I got to know, I was like, cool. The important thing is a Saka visa. Your baby took her to Dubai. So first the day I visa Dubai, and we went to National Theatre, I think National Theatre. We met around that side. Then we discussed business, and then we moved later on into Moving Pick Hotel to verify. There was a Dubai. There was this airline ticket company. This Emirates. It's an airline company. Emirates was in Moving Pick at that time, so we went there to verify the visas. Luckily enough, it was 3 visas he had in hand. Mine and then 2 others. 2 others, it was verified that theirs was okay, but mine that day it wasn't okay. I said they had to resend the whole thing again. I think 2 days. I had mine 2 days after, and then we went to even check it out. And one of these embassies, I can't recall it. But it's part of the whole process though. So because I was eager. I go for plane. I want to go for plane. I could Dubai any other. Okay, so we verified that day. After that day that we met to verify the 3 visas, mine wasn't okay. And then after, I think 2 days after, we went to verify mine was okay. I paid the rest of the money to the guys that I met online. 2 guys actually, 2 guys. And then I met them. I paid my everything cash to them, and then it was a drew on. We are about traveling to Dubai. So traveling to Dubai, even the funny thing, even with that, after the visa, they say ticket now yeah the economy. It wasn't a paid and already paid something that you can feel comfortable. Say even if you are you're having a vacation somewhere, man say going to live in Kumasi, and I say old ladies sports and bar in Kumasi. I'll bet me I relax. Oh yes, yeah. Oh. time as some kako family plane ako. That one you sure say time we we ticket our home seat is reserved for you in the plane. So when you get to the plane, you surely have your seat. Now, but yeah, we went to the airport the first day. Our seat wasn't verified. So it means that your ticket, a light ticket. Favorable terms before that ticket. It is still going on at the airport today. What I'm telling you is still going on at the airport today. It's something now. I'm making last minute when the whole they've closed all the ticketing sales for that particular plane. Then they're carrying a back door. You get people having back door. Charlie already. You see, we are normally grouped in twos and three, and then 4, 5 bunch. As much as the agents know when it's our business, okay. So we went there first time. I was eager. I packing my bag. My cramming mommy said me call. My mommy bumpire mommy daddy. I was so happy. Vim, who took my mommy a bumpire mouth. Just see the vim you get when traveling. Yeah, we just have vim, And then I was very eager too. And then determined said me do on my irrespective of say it be yawa, be yawa. I'll get myself a job. I will still know my way to stay there because I'm very serious. Because that cash, I wasn't ready to let it go, and then that was my plan after immediately after SHS said me to coin. Right after SHS, me to coin, so nothing could stand in my way. So what I said, me to coin, like I'm going to make it big. That was my plan. So fact said, even my mom was telling me to watch this. People that have been to Dubai, they'll come and say their story online. And then to advise others who want to travel to Dubai, say, oh yeah, they should take a second thought about they traveling to Dubai. But the only thing I wanted was bread on the table for my mama, bread on the table for my brother, bread on the table for my family, for even a friend, a close friend, anybody who was struggling in life. That yes, that was what I had in mind. Yes, that was what I had in mind. So I was so determined. We got there the first time to the airport. The ticketing failed. The second time it failed. But I told my mom said there have been a technical fault because by packing my bag, I was in my own room, single room which I've rented, self-contained which I've rented. My packing be behind. I made your mama minya, me chiba, Ransford. So on Shehonum. And I say he should have it because I'm feeling free. If he's having it, no worries. Say so I have no worries about that. So on Shehonum, and there he should live there. That's what I should say. Short in that. I can't go back. Say, oh mommy, flight number so I couldn't number so in Tennessee or China. Best style be to go hotel be around just the airport. With the same guy who I was about traveling with the same guy whose dad was in charge of the whole visa thing. And then funny enough, this guy Nankasa, this friend of mine, I say a friend, he's not a brother to me, a brother to me, because we do chat a lot, irrespective of whatever has happened. It has been an experience to me personally. We'll get to that as well. This guy had some doubt about his dad personally. His dad operating the whole thing. I say only him. I say be there na only him money. He personally. I'm not saying on a bad note. His dad. Whether you forget, he was something and also running all year. So I can't say anything bad or I can't judge him or something like that. So I say yes, because he's my friend, and then I have to respect his dad, even irrespective of what has happened. So another doubt about his dad. Doing the whole thing for now personally, because he has been to Kuwait before, and then his second traveling was to Dubai now. So he has doubts with his dad operating the whole thing. But you fuck it, you have to admit that. So we went to the hotel around outside. We slept for I think a night or two. We went back to the airport, and then luckily enough that day everything was set. Back. I went through some frustration with the immigration at the airport though, but I gave them I think 50 I give them $30 to say Bibisa. But I was eager to try. Almost someone takes him. I was on my phone when a parasite did do one and now call palm your mobile for you. That was how it tastes like. So I had to settle them something. And it's still going on. You have to stop that thing. Stop embarrassing people at the airport. Why do you have to do that? Will be too quiet and then you are just embarrassing him or her. If he's above 18 and then he can control himself, let him be. Just ask him questions. If you feel and then you trust that he can live by himself outside and he has the means to live by himself outside, there's no need in taking cash from him. It's something from my heart I'm telling you, we have to stop. It's very bad. You are destroying your images. Okay, so back to it. So after the frustration, after the check-ins and things, we went to the last waiting area of the airport to wait for our flight to come in so that we go and board the flight and then we'll go. So I only called a friend, one friend that day. His name is Emmanuel Faye, my business partner with Play Africa. It's a company you have to watch out for. It's basically about entertainment and then entertaining blacks and then educating the youth as well. That is Play Africa. You can check us on Facebook and then Instagram as well. Play Africa, we are hitting up there shortly. So we are operating and then you can check us out there. Sorry. I called that friend. I told him I'm traveling to Dubai and then he was shocked. He said that night I just called him. Me too gonna go Dubai. He was very happy for me. I was also very happy for myself that I'm traveling to Dubai. I'm going to make it in life. It's a next step or it's a step for me in life. So I was very happy to that. We went, the plane was in, we went to board the plane. My first time sitting in the plane, I was so happy. Me who plane the time, you come in here, giraffe. Me say, hey! Me not be near on my road to Las Vegas. Once when you just before you get to the beach, yeah, that's how it is like. So me we start in the plane and then. Right, the person sitting next to me was on the window side. He's a Liberian friend of mine. I made a friend on the plane that up to now I still communicate with him. He was from Liberia. He was I think an AU agenda or something like that. But right now he has progressed and then he's studying in the US now. We do chat online. We do ask. We do check on each other. It's something. It's a friend that I'm happy you know him. And then his experience. We spoke about a lot of things and. I was happy. I learned something from him. He also learned something from me. That was the great thing on the plane. So we got to the plane. The plane was about setting off. I was scared, so I took in some. I think the alcohol. They before the plane will set off, or as the moment the plane took off, I was not me feeling okay. My first time kakainti, but vim na me tini if you see me, obana ke chale hey, ganyo big boy on the plane. Vim ya. We are hitting our dreams. We are starting out from there. So we got on the plane and then almost every I took the alcohol just to keep me dizzy small so that I'll be okay. So I was okay. I was cool on the plane. I was chatting with my friend and then after I think a few hours it was transit. We went to Kenya and then from Kenya to Dubai. So the moment we got to Dubai I was very happy, the happiest guy on earth. What? Ubanye, happiest guy on earth. We were three guys. Me and then the two others. I won't mention their name. The producer says we shouldn't mention names, so I'm not going to mention names. Or I was like, I'm a body, but I see my own body. It's normal. So we're three guys. We sat. I still have those videos on my machine. Maybe I might play a part of we sitting at the airport the moment you arrived at Dubai airport. We might play a part in it so that you get to see the feeling and then the anxiety and then whatever I was saying, you get to feel it. Hey, the moment I was traveling from Ghana airport, I was thinking that this airport was the most nicest airport ever. I got to Kenya, I was like, in Kukobo, Ghana airport in Kukobo. I should say this thing. Leaders should travel and then you see this thing. This is an insult. This is an eye-opening thing. You should try and fix our airport. Go to Kenya airport. At one point, it's okay. I good than even Ghana's. We got to Dubai and I saw Kenyan put the Dubai, their airport, one of the best. And then before I was about traveling, I read about Dubai a bit. I'm somebody I like reading. I like to research about things I don't know. I like to get to know, open my mind, and then broaden my knowledge on things that I'm about going into. Yes, I'm somebody I like reading. That is me. I like reading a lot. So I read about Dubai a bit. Before I would travel, I read about their prince, I read about their king, I read about some of the most exciting things about Dubai. I think Dubai has the biggest floor space up to now. Dubai has the biggest floor space of an airport in the whole world. Floor space, yes, you can check that and confirm. Yes, this is still in my mind. So I read a lot about things, a lot of things about Dubai in my mind. So I had some, I say, backpack of knowledge kaka traveling with. So I was okay, even if plan A fails, then plan B would work. That is contingency there. So we got to Dubai. I'm the trim SIM card I turn as about on 1 CD. No, 5 drams. I'm the 300 drams. So then 70 drams. We Fiat toy when Yaji we saw to now fix Bibia. I'll chat man for say what buy around the business. No, start here. I don't know. I had created CVs and then everything. You say me do on my business. The key things I'll go look for work as well, even if I'm working in a company or not. That was my idea. So we got to the airport that night, and then we live in Ghana. We were to rely on someone there in Dubai. He's a Nigerian. And then the agreement even wasn't that when we get to Dubai, we would pay something to this guy, this Nigerian guy, before he would allow us come into his room and then we sleep there. No, that wasn't the idea. The idea was that Metrius Kawa Ghana Hanum say, Moko Dubai, Mudu Dubai, Obu Honum, Obajimashe or Jimushe Dema, Obamam baby Adam, baby da, Obepe Juma, Munye Juma Yepe, Namifin chain. I think that was the whole agreement. So I was okay with that. But when we got to that place, we called this man. We got to Dubai around 3 a.m. We called this man, and then this man was okay, French, because I say, Yentrebo, Adechi, and Abefa airport on. Okay, normal. And then we had opportunity to roam about the airport, to roam about in the town. I mean, since yeah, but we took taxi, not knowing that it wasn't like Ghana, where you can pick a cab and then you would bargain on the fare with the taxi driver. Say, oh, remember 30 cities, no, I got 25. You guys will settle down on 20 cities. It wasn't so. It had a meter in the car, and then the car would be reading. When I was traveling, I only changed some few. Let me see cash, so I changed some few cash into dollars, and then we had to change from dollars into drams, which I had some cacao on me, and then we had to settle. But it was too expensive because about fresh. And then we are paying a huge amount for just fare, traveling just a year, caught this side. And then we were exploring, so it was quite heavy on us, but they're normal in Yaji. And then we got to, I was very hungry, so when we got to the airport, we decided to say, oh, let's take a stroll about. And then I was very hungry. The three of us, then you comedy, and then you call a supermarket. I went to get some bread, and I made I took banana bread and then Vitamilk. That was the only thing I could relate there as at that time. The only food I could relate to as at that time there in Dubai. Because me salad, me a Mediterranean. A drone say if a salad and then you're going to blend it into a medicine form, say menuma, I'll drink it. But say it will be on the food and then I'll be chewing it. I can't. And then what we call mayonnaise and salad here, it's like class 1 part of it. When you go there, tertiary part, the salad you eat there is like I saw the ankaka or lemon and sana which made because you can eat it. You can eat it. So it was this banana bread and then Vitamilk and then what else? And then chicken biryani. It's a rice there. That was the only food I could relate to. And then the boys I met there, we cooking in the room, in the apartment to eat. That was the only thing I could relate to. So we got there, we got a banana and bread, we ate. My friend also took something. He liked shawarma pint. I think my friend, if I say my friend, anytime I say my friend, I'm referring to the friend which his dad processed the whole visa thing for we to travel to. That's the friend I refer to. Even though the third guy was part of we, but I had no connection, I had no bonding with him like as I had with this guy I'm talking about. So this guy, the two of us, we went to the food. We got the food. We came back to the airport, or we even stayed there for day to break. We stayed there. We called the guy around 6 that we are here, and we told the guy that, oh, we are around so place, and then he should come and get us. And then the guy was like, oh, take a cab from where you are to where I am. He gave us his direction. We told the taxi driver. The driver understood, took us to where this guy's place is, and then we paid another huge transport fare for that, and then which was another Atomic Accra. That's him, boom. But I still had some few dollars on me to change to now. More Duke Accra. So we went to this guy around 6, and this guy opened us. The moment we entered into the room, we sat down in his sofa. I looked around the place. And I was like, Nyami, help me. This guy, can he really help me? This Nigerian guy, he's a brother. He's a Nigerian brother. Can he really help me, or really help us? I was wondering. So we sat there and then let's wait for what he has to say. I'm not brand here. Sorry, no, Georgie. Sorry if he get so. I know I'm trying chain on here bonkomo. Oh, be saying quite so. And I chain say interabe Juana. And I'm obusing area. Yeah, be doing so. And I said, okay, fine. Welcome to Dubai. Blah blah blah. Then he started stating some rules there. No, I say, oh, back to be straight business. And first I went into our school. I was ready for the business. Then he says, hey, we have to pay him $100 or so for him to get us a job, and then we have to pay for the where we are coming to sleep. And then I stood back for a while. I looked at him. Talk. Whilst you are talking, Mr. Mia, I dug you there, no, and I start taking plans in my head. So your so I was relying on the information I read about Dubai before I would come. And then I had a brother in Ashaman. His name is Mohammed. He had a girlfriend in Dubai, but unfortunately the girlfriend had moved to this Bahrain. She wasn't in Dubai as I got to Dubai. So I was also relying on her. Say, where you are, my friend gift. Now she said gift to me abua. This man was talking blah blah blah. I went out. I called Gifty. What's up? Maybe to Dubai. Then I call. Like me bunye juma biya mame. Then Gifty was like, oh my baba no. I said na me juma nti. So what me abahanum say nkwa dia. Kame to me abua. Mo na say sa. And I'm say me for taxi na me bra na. I said dabi. Honum ye estate like just like USA. But just like your gun, your Kumasi, me call Accra, na me call for plane. But the distance was quite much than that. So I had to get a new hope ticket and then visa processing thing fresh again. Me share my budget na me shares the lady ne kana me. And then I went out, and then he came out, and I told me that Charlie, I know what this guy talk. It won't help me, so I can't stay here. But the other guy with us was like he would stay here, and then he would hope and rely on the guy's offer to him that he should pay this amount of money, then he would help him find a job. And then I was able to convince Neo. Neo was also a hard guy. If I shouldn't say, I said he's very hard guy. Who know about your car? And I was able to. I think that we agreed on say we have to live there and then get the job on our own. But we first have to get somewhere to sleep. Nowadays, so we left there. We don't even know where we are going. We just come stand there. We took a taxi also. Yeah, we took a taxi to. We just mentioned anywhere. I think Saja. We had no idea. We had no idea where we are going. Saja and then Saja. And we took the taxi driver. I think I don't know how it came about. I don't know how we went to Saja. When we got to Saja, we took a taxi and then we went to Saja. It's a state. And then one funny thing is that when you are crossing over from a place from like Kumasi to a Jisu, you have to pay a toll on a border in Dubai. Everything is taxed. You have to pay something. So our fare could have been moderate, like 80 dirhams, but because you crossed the border, it jumped up to 100 and something dirhams. Seriously, I was like, okay, normal. We had no idea. So later, when we settled in, we got to know all these things, and I was like, cool. The taxi driver won't tell you this because he wants more cash, daddy, or he wants more dough, daddy. He won't tell you this. He's also playing smart because he's also a foreign nationality there, trying to seek for greener pastures for himself. So we got to Saja. I don't know how come we got to meet these two guys. They said they have a place where we can crash the night, or we can even crash it for a month, but we have to pay cash. I want to mention their names once more because producer says we should not mention. Oh, let me ask the question. Yambodi. Okay, so we went there. We met these guys. They took us into their apartment. It was just right closer to the Saja city center. There was a mall there, or there was a center, more of like a mall, where it was just closer to our apartment. It was a very nice experience. Very, 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 very nice. So we got there. I was happy. Say I'm exploring though. I'm far from the onstart. I was exploring. So we got there, and then these guys took us to their room. We went into their apartment, their abode, their zone of comfort, because so that's their zone of comfort. We got there, and then they placed the offer on the table that this is the whole thing. You stay here $100 a month. I've forgotten the terms. I wasn't really clear. $100 a month. So if you would agree to it, then cool, we can stay here as long as we want. It was like cool. And then the whole setup of the place is that we went to meet others there, and then the people that we went to meet there, they were also freshers. They were once freshers in Dubai, just as we were, and then they paid cash to sleep on bed, and then later on almost cash sign, and they had to drop down. If I say down, it means about shikbon. If you are sleeping on shikbon, it's an uncomfortable feeling. So it was cool. And they say burgers are back room. We were up there, we were feeling kakra. I never slept on the shikbon though. Before I left there, I never slept on the shikbon because it was just 1 month visa that I had, but those in charge operating the whole thing made me understood 3 months radiation. I'm prime. So 1 month. So I paid for 1 month. So the me spending 1 month there was okay to cover my days of stays there. Me paying for 1 month there was okay to cover my days of stay while I looked for a job. I was like, cool. So we were there. We paid the cash there. Maybe the cash wasn't enough. Now I said cash now shorty, and we paid to them, and we told them that we would send the cash. We would top up the cash we've given to them later on as the days goes on, because they are short of cash. So I had to also call house for cash. I think Ni did the same thing. Even Kofi did the same. Kofi was still, by then the other guy was still at the Nigerian guy's place, was still staying with him. So Adebache, the back of Juma will fail. The sun will scorch you, and then your skin will be itching you. Where you wouldn't see much people walking, we were walking there because we can't be boarding train to and fro in our daily activity because because you have to survive. You have to survive there. I went to meet I should say I, because I'm doing the interview. I am on the interview. I went to meet, I think about 7 guys other there, all from Kumasi. I think all of them are from Kumasi. Yes, I think all of them are from Kumasi. So we blended. Like I say, And so for me, so because obi man so acquainted, and then these are the only Ghanaians there that I know. Say we don't want to me chrome kasa. It's a come dem cry. Tell me only guy do or me aboa me. I'll be cool with it. So we bonded. We bonded there, and then I was cool. I was okay. I was great. We bonded. I boom. We were preparing CV. You go to cafe. We look for jobs. I was mostly rolling with the friend I went with. I was mostly rolling with him. We would go to a cafe. We would prepare documents, CVs, and then we would go to companies and then we would submit them, hoping to get a call from them. But days turn into weeks became a month. Then yes, still we had no answer. We had no company calling us, and then because of the nature of people traveling, I shouldn't say the uncomfortable way of people traveling to, and then the unsure or the unsafe way of people traveling to Dubai. There were people there that were exploiting people. African I said sorry for that. African brothers there that were exploiting people. Yes, because they were taking advantage that you are stranded, you have no help there. They would get to you, try and convince you that they have a job for you, but they are only interested in taking your cash. That is what they are interested in. They are only interested in taking your cash. We had people exploiting people there. So we got there. I think that it was a week. On my visa, I only had up to a week stay on my visa stay, on my visa days. So I was very eager to get a job so that, and then the system there was that if you are lucky enough to get a company in Dubai, the company will cover you off your Emirates ID, and then this Emirates ID can enable you stay in Dubai as long as you want to stay in Dubai. If only you don't want to come to Ghana. If only you have the cash to stay in Dubai. If only you are working. If only you have something that sustains you. But even if you don't have the cash, the Emirates ID would save you from paying overstayed days on your visa. Assuming your visa is up to today, and then you stay extra week there, you have to pay for that extra week. And then I've forgotten the amount you pay each day on that day on the overstayed charge or fee. But I paid overstayed fee for I think 2 days. Yes, because as things were really crashing down and there was no hope. Coming back I had to struggle and then raise an amount to get my return ticket home to Ghana. But others that were trooping in, though they were being duped, and then though they were being lied to, or they were fortunate enough in a way to have had agents had a return ticket for them. That is a round trip ticket or so. You go in and then you still have you still have a ticket back home to Ghana without paying anything. But because we were doing the part thing of kind of getting a ticket to travel there, we had no return ticket. So we had to struggle to get a ticket there to come back home. It wasn't easy there though. So I had to call this man of God. His name is Pastor Philip. He has really helped me, and then I have a surprise for him. I'm building on that. I have a big surprise for him. Wherever he is, I send my greetings to him, and then I say thank you very much for holding me down when I was down, and I called you that I need help. That I want a top-up money to get to add up to get a plane ticket to back to Ghana because I was very stranded here. I say a very big thank you to you, Reverend Philip. I come and feel wherever you are. I say a very big thank you to you. I've never had opportunity to say thank you ever since I came back, but you are always on my mind. And then I say R.I.P. to Mama Maggie. That is your wife. I'm very sorry for your loss. It's a very big loss for me, so because that woman, your wife, Mama Meg has really helped my mom personally. My mom was sick, got sick in the hospital, was admitted. Mama Meg was there showing her support 100%. I'm really much grateful for whatever you did. And then I say, may God richly bless you and then increase you abundantly, irrespective of you losing your wife. It's very painful, though, but accept my condolence, Pastor Philip. So let's move on to the story. Pastor Philip helped me with the cash. I got my ticket back. I got my ticket to travel back home to Ghana. I was so much excited because the moment each day I stayed there, I was going to pay. So I was very worried. I was not working. Where am I going to get cash there to pay? It was very, 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 very worrying. And I think 4 days to my visa expiring, there was this Nigerian guy who popped up. I don't know where he came from. I've forgotten everything. Everything happened in a flash, though. I don't know where he came from, but he popped up and he offered to me a washing bay job. That is, you have to wash car, and then after a month or so, the company will get us our Emirates ID. But there also, we've heard stories about people exploiting people, that they will take you to this company, that they have a job for you. You work there, the company would cover your Emirates ID for it. It's a lie. You work there, and then the company would use you for your limited time you have to stay there. They will use you, and then they tell you they can't help you anymore. And then, so it means that you could have spent those limited days there either enjoying or having fun, or either looking for jobs to secure your stay there. You see, but they will take your time, they will use your time, and then nobody mobile. So yes. So this guy popped up. We went to met him somewhere, and then we were speaking business. And then he brought the offer on the table. We went for the interview for the job. But by force, by bida, me person me stay with him. And then the living condition around the job where you would sleep was very bad. It was very bad. I was feeling some way because so I was there. Should I accept this thing or shouldn't I accept? Should I accept this thing? As I was saying earlier, I'm somebody, I love to read minds very quick. If you are talking to me and then I'm reading your mind and then I get to know, to conclude where you are, where you want to get to, then I start taking plans. So this guy, looking at his offer, he said, the guy told me that we would work for, he will get us the job, we will work to pay him his commission for getting us the job. That was the agreement. And then his commission was too huge. I think he was taking 60% and we were taking 40%. But meanwhile, hey, even if I'm staying here 5 months, and then the whole amount is 500 dirhams or 1,000 dirhams, I can use that 5 months to pay 1,000 dirhams. 200, if I'm earning 1,000 dirhams, I think the salary was 800 dirhams, was 700, 900,000 dirhams thereabouts. I can use 5 months, 200 cedis for 5 months to pay it. But this guy wanted it in bulk. Eba no nakpa waje na onu nya no hontem. Say na yawa because ya ombo kai. We won't lie no. So and then this guy was some skinny guy because so skinny guy be way. Like I catch him for a shama. Do I go nunu am So I want, and then me sharing the story. Let's be a little bit sarcastic here. I'm not telling you this for you to get for you to be remorseful towards me. No. You understand? I'm never saying this for you to be remorseful towards me, Darby. Me, I am very strong. That can break me down. It has rather added something up to my life. It has opened my mind. It has expanded my understanding on some things. It has done so many things. Though I wasn't able to secure my stay, I lost a huge amount of income there. Though it happened that way, but I was happy that at least menya bibi. So I'm not telling you this for you to be remorseful towards me, for you to have like, oh, Darby, Anyami. I'm telling you this so that you go shine your eye. There are good deals that can land you straight to Dubai. You get a job there and then you start working. There are good deals like that. Fine, you can grab those deals and then you go. But there are some bad ones in there which we want to fish out. That is the whole idea for this. You understand? So I'm not telling you this so that mobile towards me. No. I will tell you something in a bit after me coming back from Dubai, and then what has added into my life, or a plus that has come into my life, that has been added into my life. I'll share it with you. So this guy, I looked at him and I was like, Charlie, sir, you will get back to you. Let's think. And then I was speaking to Ni. I said, me, I can't do this thing. No. Sir, and then he said, sir, Charlie, me, I'll do it. Ni was also eager to stay. So Ni, I already even mentioned his name, but he was okay. Ni was eager to stay, and Ni accepted the offer. I said no, I won't stay because this job there, allo. Where we sleep, allo. There are some Bangladesh people there. These people, some of them are dirty. Some of them so dirty, so dirty. I was like, me, I can't accept this offer. So I just took a car back to where I was, and Ni was there. Ni was working there. He was working there for some time. I was also back in my hostel, or back in my apartment where I was with my brothers I met online. I met there in Dubai, Chicheku and then Ko. Yes, that was one funny guy, Chicheku. I was back there. I was like, yes. So I spent my last days there, having fun, going to the mall, doing this, going here, going to their football field, blah blah blah, here and there. There was one day I went to the football field with Ni, and then Ni was like, he can play basketball. And then there was this team, this guy is playing basketball there. Ni was like, oh, basketball. And they were like, if you can play basketball, there's this team that can help you get your get your Emirates ID so that you can stay in Dubai. He was just trying to say He was trying to see it. But the moment he touched the basketball, I said, this will be your phone. Live here, my brother. So it was cool. And then I went back to the apartment, going to all those places, having fun, and just waiting till my last day for me to just get back to Ghana. And then come and start something, or come and continue my life. That's it. So Lee was still working there, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Lee saw said like a Juma no, you know, 7 me for 7 to ponko Juma emfata okainiba. That is I can focus 7 no. Juma emfata okainiba. It's a job that is not befitting to a chief's son. Dabi. Say a bad, say, baby, yeah, Juma, donkey, we are ya bra, nasa. And I say, if you are poor, seeking for greener pastures, and nasa. So we got. I left there. Ni stayed there for a while, and then he saw that it won't help. And then he came back, and then he got back. He was like, Charlie, this guy, he was complaining bitterly. The way I laughed that day, I was like, Charlie, my guy, that thing won't help. But the fact he had something on him though. When he was coming, he had something on him. Yeah, he had something on him. No, normal. He had some omeki, I think, or for a week, and then it's a week cash. Today, normal, sir. But the S3. All back now because I can't refuse me 7 me Jimmy and me kwasia. Like the job is this, the job is that, the job is that, the job near say, job near sir. And oh, funny story, and then educating as well, and then eye-opening as well. Yes, so don't be remorseful, just be happy listening to this, and then take something and then learn from it. It might not be you traveling to Dubai, it might be a brother of yours, it might be a friend, it might be a family member, it might not be you personally, but just take something out from this documentary and then just vibe with it, and then it's better to acquire knowledge and then you know more and then become wise than rather not to know what you are doing and then you are doing it. And then Yes, sebu, you become a fool. Sebu, oya kwasia. Yo, about say, Yakupon adum adwene o chim, but adwene no unsu wen fa nya ade. And I is on name as sir. So back to overstay. Overstay there in Dubai is very, very serious. And yeah, dear Diago. I was hearing there back in Dubai say it has landed some people in jail, and then they are working there to pay out the debt they are owing due to Dubai state due to the overstay days of year. Yes, it's very serious. You might think, say, you are not being watched. You might think, say, oh, I say Ghana, but we Ghana for baby anamiko. Dabi, their borders are secured. You are in the line. First process, second process, you are checking your bag. Oh, check out, you know, na a branch here, come on, nana boy, you come, be giant. My brother, can you please come with me? I want come. They always speak fast. My brother, please come with me. Please come with me. Let me take you to the office. I want to discuss something with you. And then you get there, and then their immigration officer is not interested in your little dollars you have. Their immigration officers, they are not interested in the little cash when the chroma how do you go fee. No, they are not interested. Unlike some of our immigration officers at the airport, as you use some, first I generalized all of them, but you use some. I'm sure there are some good ones in there. Some of them, some unlike some bad ones here, that you get there, they will frustrate you to take cash from you. Say, Ponko seka na wako chichina ore kona e gold kaka. Ambe prano menya ponko ne se background that one. So back to the story. They are not interested in your cash. They will get there and then they will just put a dog. When I was in the line, they came to call me. We went to the office. They just placed the document in my face, and then I read blah blah blah, and I saw say yeah, I overstay. First I was hearing overstay, and then I was prepared for that though. So when I was leaving the apartment, I have calculated money. I have optioned. I have exempted some cash for overstay days to pay. Yes. So I wasn't really bothered. Me say me family there normal. But now that point now me do naga last stage and can me room there and can run sas can there. But baby go Ghana kakra. But I'm from Kenya last stage you me train me by you know me see. Maza, you have to pay this before you leave our country or you can't leave our country. And I was like, wow, really? And then I placed the cash there, and then the man brought out some stamps. He stamped on it. I think I still have the documents there. And then he gave it to me. I went back in line to check out from the Dubai airport. When I got there, I gave the document back to the attendee on me as at that time, and then he looked at it, blah blah. He also did what he asked. The formal normalities now. Then I passed through, and then I'm going to try and plane. I made a transit from Kenya to Ghana, but it overstay days is very worrying. There are some Ghanaians, there are some blacks, there are some other African country brothers there that are in so much trouble there due to overstay days, and then they have no cash to return back. There was this lady there there was this lady in Dubai that I met. I won't mention her name. She's very beautiful. She's very, very, very beautiful. That means I have my eye there inside. But the guy did it. But I be normal though. Say normal, Sam. I would get to have feelings for somebody. Say normal. See, that means I have my eye there inside though. And then this guy was very conscious about the girlfriend. He always be like, oh, but so my girlfriend vibe you. I said, oh, now why I didn't say this, sir? But I respected the boundaries. It was another man's something. Where is it? Another man's. I forget that vibe, car. Another man's rose. The main can is another man's flower. So that was it. So this lady, she was deceived into Dubai. and then she was in a very big trouble there. And then luckily enough for her, there was this guy in a room with us. The guy, I don't know where he had his money from, but he's quite okay there. The guy was helping this lady there to at least to try and get his passport back from wherever it is, so that he can get some money back to Ghana again. So yeah, but I hear she's back in Ghana, and then anyway, anyhow she got to Ghana. Why are there? And then it was a bad experience for her. Yes, at least we were guys. Me, Shada and family, but let me tell you about one experience in an elevator. I was in an elevator with me, and this young Arab woman with her son came into the elevator. They came to meet us inside, and then whilst we were climbing up, they were inside or so, and then when we jumped on board to go down or so, the son just went behind her mom. I don't know if you see Sasabun Samu. Is this racism, or that was the first time I was experiencing something like that? So me, I was taking advantage of that you are afraid of me, so I'm coming at you like Kakai. Who showed me in the house? Like, or sure when you know who say your look is very weird. Yeah, then we then I said the child was very, very, very scared. I don't know what Yake Gunasum. Yes, they might have told the child something, because a newborn baby doesn't know. They don't know something that is bad. Don't know something that is a newborn baby. Don't know racism. You can put a white child, you can put a black African born baby child here from Kofanoche Cat. You can put a white child born in US from Los Angeles Hospital. They will blend together, and then they will grow together without any racism popping up. But our country or our nature of stay, or I don't know how I should describe the world right now. I don't know. It has placed some bad minds into them, and then they get some feeling, or they'll surely react somewhere. It was very bad experience. But me, I was like, I don't know, I was charging on that energy that, yeah, you're afraid of me, I'm black. And then if you're afraid of me, hey, straight, I'm coming to you. That's it. But in a positive way, though, not in a bad way. So yeah. So this is me, a story in Dubai. This was how it is like, my experience in Dubai. Personally, it was bad, but it was so much educating, so much fun. So okay. So this is my story once more, and it's a nice experience in Dubai. So watch this video, share it with your friends, all your social media platforms, just share it there, like our pages, and just take something out from whatever I said. It might be in a jovial way, it might be in a serious way, it might be in a funny way, it might be in a happy way, or in a very, I don't know, any way you are processing, because you are processing the thing, and then I don't know how you are processing it. So any way you have processed it, just take something out from it, and then just learn from it, and then just work with it. It will help. So just be conscious out there for these fakers, these people that don't have even office to process you a Dubai visa. And then the funny thing is, Dubai visa is not even costly. It's so simple to get a Dubai visa. It's so simple to travel to Dubai. It's so simple. Yes. So just learn from it, and then once more, my name is Joseph Kojolate. Many call me Kojo here in Kumasi, Pa Kojo. So I'll catch you guys later on, and then bye.